All right, good morning everybody. Welcome to another video, another week. This one's gonna be a little bit longer, but I'm gonna try to make it as not long as possible. But we are officially in peak week, and that means we have 2 weeks left of hard training. So our peak weeks usually go about 10 to 14 days. We do one where we focus mostly on time, so our longest workouts, and then we have a portion of next week which will be a lot of power based. So it'll be our most intense power workouts of the prep. I'm not going to show all of that. I'm just going to cover, a brief snippet of every day this week until peak week is over. But this week's on tap. If I pull up my schedule right now, and I'll even copy the schedule over here. All right, so today I have a 2,900 yard swim. That's it, with some sauna time. Tomorrow I have a tempo bike. It's an hour 45-minute bike. Wednesday I have a swim and a tempo run. So the swim's about an hour, the run will be about an hour. Thursday I've got a 2-hour combo brick workout, bike, run, but they're hard, which means they're going to be zone 3 workouts. Friday, I have a 90-minute race power bike workout where I do 70 minutes at race power. So probably I'm going to guess between 185 and 200 watts. And then the real work comes in Saturday with a 5.5 hour bike ride. And then later on that day, a 40-minute recovery run, if I get to that. Then Sunday, to finish the week, not only is there a 3,900 yard swim, I may not do all of that, there's also a 2-hour and 40-minute run. And based on the current goal of my run time, I'm probably looking at 14, 15, maybe 16 miles, depending on how I feel. But if I'm not exhausted by Sunday, there's going to be a problem. But it's only Monday. It's April 1st. This is not an April Fool's joke. You're not going to see this until April 8th or 9th or somewhere around there. So this is real. We have to get to work. So obviously I'm not going to the pool until later today. It is still early. Gigi has off of school. I still have work today. So I'm eating my breakfast now. I just came up from making it. Eggs, oatmeal, all that good stuff. Already had my first meeting of the day, getting ready for my next one, and then I'll probably I might do some stretching. I don't know what I'm going to do today, but I won't show you anything till the pool, and we'll just do like a quick, hey, I'm at the pool, because recording stuff at the pool it's hard to do, especially when you're by yourself. You just want to get the workouts done. You don't want to sit there and like position the camera underwater in between sets, and it's just like no, I just don't care. So I will talk to you a little bit later today. I do have some supplements to go over, so we'll talk about I got my race day supplementation, at least my hydration stuff, purchased and in the house already. Anyway, let me go. Let me eat so I can get to work and get this day started. All right, so it's been a day. Right now it is 5:09 in the PM. I'm done with work. It wasn't really a busy day. Just a lot of tedious things had to get done. Anyway, getting ready to go to the pool as soon as I have a car available to me. But I figured, I mentioned about my supplements coming in. So just to talk about what I'm doing on race day, here we go. I have a bag of base hydro, and I have another bag upstairs completely unopened. That should be the one upstairs is probably going to be all for race day. This is probably halfway used already. I've opened it for 2 different rides. Basically what I'm doing is I'm doing 2 scoops of this. Now if you're following along, I'll put the numbers on the side as I do the math. But 2 scoops of this is 80 calories a scoop, so 160 calories. 290 milligrams of sodium, so 580 milligrams of sodium, and 21 grams, so 42 grams of carbs total, okay? That's just this bag. 2 scoops of this in each one of those bottles, but I'm also gonna have 2 additional bottles. So I'm gonna have 6 bottles total. So yeah, 6 bottles. 6 bottles total. That means 12 scoops of base hydro. We're also gonna add 1 scoop of base salt for another 290 milligrams of sodium per bottle. In addition to that, I've got a box of Element, and I'm taking 1 packet per bottle, so another 1,000 milligrams of sodium per bottle. So that should be about almost 1,900, just under 1,900 milligrams of sodium per bottle on the bike. On the run, I don't know how we're gonna work this yet. I will bring a bottle, hand bottle. I will bring Element, a couple Element packs. I don't know if I'm gonna put base hydro in there or if I'm just gonna use nutrition on the course. I don't know, but I want the electrolytes there. What I'll probably do, and I'm probably gonna do this anyway, is I will take one of my hand bottles, which are here. I'll have one of these to start the run, one of these at special needs. Each one of those is gonna be about 12 to 16 ounces of water. So 2 scoops of base hydro, and I'll put 1 packet of Element in each of those bottles. So it'll be about 1,500 milligrams of sodium per bottle on the run, in addition to whatever the supplements I'm using. Now, for food, obviously I'm going with the rice. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go with honey stingers, with gels, with chews, with goos. I don't know yet. I've been trying out a couple different things lately. I think the goo on the bike might be the way to go. It's easy to ingest. I can grab water from an aid station and kind of rinse it out or wash it down. So, and again, it's easy to put on the bike in the bag. So I'm probably going towards that. Hopefully they'll have the birthday cake flavor and the s'mores flavor that I've been really getting into lately. I don't know why, I just enjoy those two, but those are the 2 flavors I'm gonna have on the bike. On the run, I will bring a couple goos with me. I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but I'll bring some goo with me to have some kind of a fuel source. Usually in Ironman runs, I get derailed completely because I'm dehydrated, and my nutrition strategy on the run comes down to cola and soup broth. But that's the hydration strategy for the bike. I know we're getting close. We're only 3 and change weeks out. 2 weeks of training, 1 week of taper, race week. So, but that is what's going down for nutrition. Now, like I said, I'm just waiting for a car to return home. My daughter has mine at work. My wife's out driving around playing Pokemon Go because sometimes she needs a break from reality too, and that's her thing. So I'm going to get ready to go to the pool so that when she gets home, I can go right away. You may or may not see any clips from the pool, but who knows? We'll see where this week takes us. We made it to the gym. Gonna check in, go to the pool, do what we gotta do. Clearly in the water, pool's looking really nice. Got everything I need. One thing I want to talk about that I had to do this past weekend, so I guess for the past month I've been having ringing in my ear, and I think it's tinnitus. And if it is, that totally sucks. But one of the things I'm trying to do to prevent it, now that it's like down to a minimum where like I can't really hear the high-pitched tone in my ear. But I went to avoid making it worse. I got earplugs. So I know the triathlon season's almost over, but I went and I bought earplugs anyway. So earplugs, new Spec Ops goggles from Tier, and yeah. So now we're gonna go put these in, get ready to go, and swim this 2,900 meters or yards, whatever the hell it is. I don't even know. But yeah, and then I'll go over it on my way home, and we'll move on to tomorrow. All right, swim is done. I got crowded by the pool. There was actually a lot of people there. Not a lot, but like 5 or 6 people, more than I was comfortable recording around, especially females. You know, don't want to invade anybody's privacy, end up on Joey Swoll's hit list. I'll put the swims here, the laps. A lot of it was just set a pace, match it, match it, match it, set a pace, match it. So I did okay. I wasn't as spot on as I typically would be, but you know, I hit the paces. When you're getting tired this close to the end, I mean, I'm thankful for what I got. I mean, if I could hit those middle, like around 140, 142 per 100 for Ironman Texas, I won't be mad at all. That would be a phenomenal swim for me. So I'm okay with those, with these numbers for today. But I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna grab dinner for the family on the way home, and I'm gonna end this today. I will see you tomorrow for, I think it's a tempo bike ride, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll see you in the morning. What's up? Good morning. It is 8:43 a.m. on Tuesday, and I'm not going to show you anything about work or whatever else for the day as far as nutrition, whatever. It's the same shit every day. But later today, I'll be there for a tempo bike ride. It's going to be, I think, 5 by 10 minute intervals, something to that nature. I will double check it, and then I will talk about it when we get there. But it is going to be another hour and a half-ish long workout. But it's all part of peak week. We're building up to this weekend's rides, 5.5 hours. Now, Coach Dom did put a few options on my plan for this weekend's ride. So he broke it up. Instead of doing like 5:30 straight, he gave me an option with intervals, like race pace intervals in the beginning and then at the end. So there's like 90 minutes of work, you know, short warm up, 90 minutes of work, 30 minutes of intervals, 90 minutes of work, 30 minutes of intervals, and then cool down or something to that nature. I will double check when I get there. Also for Sunday's swim and bike, he gave me options for the run and the swim. I mean swim and bike, swim and run, whatever. So we'll look into those options. I think he put them on my calendar after I recall. Actually, no, you guys will already have seen it because I clipped it. Anyway, they're on the calendar. I haven't chosen which ones I'm going to do yet. I will wait till Saturday or Sunday to choose those, but that's that. Anyway, let me go ahead. I'm going to get ready for breakfast because I have a meeting in 15 minutes, and then I'm going to start my day at work. Next time you see me, we'll be getting ready for the bike. Okay, it is 4:52 p.m. Again, about the same time. Every day is going to be about this is when I start working out. Hour 45 on the bike, 10-minute warm-up, 25-minute active. Then it's 5 by 10 minutes at tempo or race power, whatever, with a 2-minute recovery, I think. And then a 10-minute cool down once that's all done. So it's about an hour 45. We're gonna get it done. I don't know if I want to put it on erg mode for the tempo period or if I just want to power through without it. In erg mode, I don't really have to think. In erg mode, I can just the kicker controls the power, and I just kind of go in whatever gear I'm in. I just kind of zone out. If I take it out of erg mode, then I actually have to drop the gears down until I get to that point in the power where I can go. And being this close to race day, I might actually say screw it and control the power myself, just so that my legs know, okay, when I'm pushing this power, this gear feels the best. Of course, it's not going to be the most accurate, but it's more accurate than not. Whereas if I'm in erg mode and I have it in like the highest gear, but I'm pushing 200 watts, it's not going to feel as difficult. My cadence might be a little off, but there are times I'll be in erg mode, and how many times can I say erg mode in one clip? But there'll be times where I'll be pushing 220 watts in like the third gear from the top, which is fairly easy. Whereas in reality, I'd probably be a couple more gears lower than that. So I might take it out of that mode and just kind of do it on my own. Just again, so my legs kind of understand, okay, this is what it feels like in this gear, pushing this power at this cadence. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up. I'll show you a clip at the end, but at the end of the day, watching me sit here stationary ride is very boring, so I won't show you any of that. I'll show you the end result though. Note the shade of the gray. It won't be that shade when I'm done. And we are off. All right, so we got 20 seconds to go in this interval. Here we are. About to take this out of erg mode and pedal away. 190 watts at 85 cadence. That's 10 seconds. 5, 4. All right, so I'm gonna start this cool down. I got 2 minutes at 150. I'm gonna cool down, but while I'm doing that, I'll put tonight's workout right here down below, and you can see where my watts, where my power was supposed to be, and then where my power ended up. So, not a bad interval night. Once I'm done with this ride, gonna wrap up the day, go shower, get ready to eat, and then relax with my wife for the rest of the evening. Tomorrow, we have a swim and a run, so that'll be fun. But I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Wednesday. 8:11 a.m. I'm actually late for work. I'm supposed to be online around 8 o'clock, but the joy of this beauty is that I'm always at work. So I'm gonna log in to my machine now. Ooh, a little dark. Today for our workouts, we have I think a tempo run and a swim. So based on my schedule, I'm gonna try to get the tempo run done before the swim. Tempo runs are usually pretty short. Probably, I'll have to look at the schedule in a bit and see what it is. You know what? Let me pull out this beauty, my other phone, and pull it up real quick. It's a 4x8 tempo run. So it's 15-minute warm-up in zone 1, then 4x8 minutes at tempo with a 2-minute recovery, and then a 5-minute cooldown. So it's about an hour run, followed by 2,900 yards in the pool. Pool workout seems simple: 200 warm-up, 200 kick, 200 pull, and then the main set is a 4x500, just doing different drills, and then a 300 cooldown. That's what's on deck today, but I do have a bunch of meetings this afternoon, so I don't know when exactly I'll be able to get my run done. Obviously, the pool will come later. So I really have a 9:30 to 10, a 12 to 1, and a 2 to 3. So we'll see if I can get my run in between meetings. Probably not. If not, I'll be ready to go around 3:30 for the run. But let me go ahead and finish my day, and I will see you at about 3:30. All right, so it's 3:30. Had to take a little break to hold Snickerdoodle. She's one of the babies. She's the favorite, only one I like to hold. Connie's over there holding one of them. And then we got a mama in here. Hi, mama. And then there's another one down there. I don't know where Oreo is. Oreo's probably underneath, hiding. And the boys are over here. But in a minute, I'm going to put her down. I'm going to go and get ready to run. Hour tempo. Come back. Take some salts. Go to the pool. 2,900 yards. And then we're going to end day 3 of peak week. So, let me put her down. Come here, baby. Bye, Mama. All right, I'm gonna go do my thing. I'll see you in a second. All right, pre-workout is in the cup. Spin this. Two scoops of energized pre-workout, just 200 milligrams of extra caffeine. I'm gonna go ahead and drink this, get changed, and I'll see you outside. The next clip will be outside, I promise. I gotta go run, back up. All right, I'm gonna go outside and run. I'm gonna run out towards the track. I'm not gonna record this because I'm gonna run most of it on the track. This way it's just nice and controlled, and then I can run home, etc. But I'll talk to you about it when I get home, just because I don't have to carry this today while running. It's really not, it's either me running slow or me running slightly faster. Really no change, and you've seen this, you've seen where I run a million times. So I'm gonna go run, and I'll see you outside when I'm done. Ooh, all right, so we're done. Another workout this week, crushed so far. I'll put my numbers here. The overall 5.86 miles in an hour. Average heart rate was 143, which is pretty good considering I was in tempo for most of it. Here are my intervals. So we'll just do the run intervals. I'll put them here now. 9:31, 9:33, 9:33, 9:32 pace. Pretty consistent along those, across those 4 8-minute intervals. Legs feel pretty good. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go inside. I'm gonna have a glass of electrolytes, like bottled element, and then we're gonna get ready to go swim. I'm not looking forward to 2,900 meters in the pool, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go change, and I will see you at the pool. And we're here at the pool. 2,900 coming at you. I'm not gonna record any of this again. Recording swimming sucks, so I'm just gonna swim, and we'll talk about it at the end. But I'm here. All right, we're done with the swim. I'll post it up there for you. 54 minutes at 3,062 meters, or I'm sorry, yards, and at a 1.48, a minute 48 per 100 average. Not my fastest, not my slowest. It's a progressive 500s, so each 500 was different. It wasn't like straight 500 or straight 3,000 swim. Anyway, I'm tired, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go home, shower, and that's it for today. I feel like so far, aside from the swim, all these workouts have been fairly good. And I feel like I'm setting myself up to get my ass kicked this weekend on the long workouts. But I'm just gonna keep on plugging away and go from there. I will see you in the morning, or tomorrow, or whenever I see you for Thursday. Good morning. It may not be a good morning, so we'll just say morning. I'm good at leaving it just at morning. Reason being, I only slept like 3.5 hours last night. I was out of bed by 3:30. Brain was just being like super active, like, this morning. And then of course I couldn't go back to sleep, so it was just like, fuck, I'm up. So today's workout is going to be super interesting, hella crazy. I'm going to try to crash and take a nap this afternoon while I'm, have a break in between meetings. Obviously I have to have my work phone with me, so the joys of working remote is that if you have a phone, you're always at work. But I'm going to try to, crash out on the couch upstairs for a couple hours while nobody else is home. None of the kids are home. But for now, we're making breakfast. Egg whites, egg, turkey, oatmeal's in the microwave. And we're going to do the best we can today. Like I said, I have one workout. Technically it's two, but it's really combined into one. It's a 2-hour brick workout, 90 minutes hard on the bike, 30-minute hard run. So it's really going to be like a zone 3 test, essentially, for both disciplines all at the same time. So I just got done with 2 meetings. I have a meeting coming up in about 35 minutes. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast, get my breakfast ready, eat breakfast, sit in this meeting. Hopefully I'll have time to crash and take a little bit of a nap before the rest of my afternoon happens. I do have a couple meetings this afternoon. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. And then as soon as the meetings are over and I can shut my laptop, we'll get on the bike. So I will talk to you when I'm getting on the bike. I'm not gonna record anything before that. So it is Thursday, 9:54 a.m., April 4th. All right, it is 5:25 p.m. Kind of hit the couch about 4:30. It was like, let me try to close my eyes for a little bit. So I closed my eyes until Mackenzie got home, and then I was up and down until Kona got home about 10 minutes ago. So I'm going to go ahead and get changed into my base tri-kit. So, no, you guys can see it, base tri-kit. This is going to be for my 90-minute ride, and then I'm going to go right into a 30-minute run. Not totally looking forward to it, but I'm tired. Can't skip it though. I'll get more sleep tonight because I'll go to bed right after, shortly after dinner. But anyway, let me go ahead and get changed. All right, so nothing is more humbling than putting on a full tri-suit. If you thought you were feeling like you're in any kind of shape, put one of these on. I swear you'll feel like a damn sausage. Anyway, go ahead, put my headband on, get a bottle and a half of water, probably a bottle of water, 1 electrolytes, 1 water. I don't have any nutrition for this ride, but fuck it, let's go. All right, so just getting started. We're watching my boy Chris. He's racing Oceanside this weekend. So last weekend, 90 minutes in zone 3 is today's workout, which means I got between 181 and like 205. So essentially race pace. So once my legs warm up and get loose, I'll kick up the power and have a good old time. So it's a 90-minute race pace workout, followed immediately by a zone 3 run, which is essentially a tempo run. So talk to you later. 30 minutes in, still kicking it. Just had a granola bar for some food. And now I got an hour left. So I'm gonna switch from the water to the base hydro. It's basically my race mix. So I gotta, make sure my stomach's ready for that. All right, 60 more minutes. Time's up. 90 minutes is done. 90 minutes. Average power, 202. So now, I'm quick change my shoes. Take a quick sip of water. And I'm gonna head out for a 30-minute zone 3 run. All right, 30-minute run is done. So, we'll go over the bike real quick. I'll put bike down here. 90 minutes, I'm pretty sure I don't have it in front of me. I think I averaged 202 watts per for that 90 minutes, which is pretty awesome. That's about a little higher than I want race pace to be, because I think my race pace is going to be like 180 something to 200, right, with a couple bursts here and there. So if I was able to hold 200 watts for 90 minutes, that's pretty good. That means I can push 190s pretty easily. Today, then I got off the bike, did a quick brick. Actually, it ended up being a 3.11, so exactly a 5K, 30 minutes, 1 second at a 9:38 per mile pace. I'm pretty stoked by that considering the shit night's sleep I got. Can't argue about that at all. So we're gonna go eat dinner, go shower, clean up, and that's the end of Thursday. It's already coming into the weekend. So tomorrow's Friday. I don't even know what I have on Friday, but I know Saturday and Sunday is gonna suck. So I'm gonna go get some sleep because I didn't sleep well last night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, buddy. All right, it's Friday morning, just before 9 o'clock. I slept great last night. What's the matter, Banks? Come here. Just a little over almost 7.5 hours. I feel phenomenal. I mean, I'm a little sore, but I feel good enough to do today's workout. Today's workout is a hour 30 bike with 70 minutes at race pace. So basically, I did 90 minutes at race pace yesterday straight through. Today I'm going to do a warm-up, 70 minutes at race pace, the same pace for about 200 watts, and then a cool down. That's it for the day. Then we lead into the weekend, which is where I'm going to get my ass kicked. So, I don't have a very busy schedule today. I have this meeting at 9, and then the rest of my day is open. So I'm going to try to get some work done because I can't really do a lot of these things when I'm in meetings all day. And then we'll try to break away a little early and get that bike done so that I can relax longer. I do have to run an errand. I do have to go to Fleet Feet and get nutrition for tomorrow's bike ride. I got to prep my rice. I got to prep my water or my hydration. But yeah, this weekend's going to suck, but it's peak week. So let me work. I'll see you guys a little bit later. So the thing about triathlon training, it's very repetitive. Sometimes you just feel like you're on a damn hamster wheel and everything is exactly the same. Yesterday I had a brick 90-minute ride, zone 3. Today I have a bike ride. It's like 90 minutes with 70 minutes at race power, which is essentially zone 3. So we're going to go get ready to do that. 2 scoops pre-workout because even though it was Friday, damn, I'm exhausted. No naps today, which is good because I haven't napped. I haven't taken an afternoon nap in a while, so I don't know. I can't wait to take naps again. But we're going to drink this. We're going to get ready to get on the bike. And yeah, then that's it. So I'll see you in the garage. All right, here we go. Got about a 90-minute ride. Just getting started now. Right there. Watching Rocky 3. Just because I couldn't figure out what to watch. But we'll go ahead and finish this ride. I'm not going to really show you anything on the ride because it's kind of boring as hell. Let's skip to the end. We'll go over it and call it a day. I'm ready to start my weekend, and I got to go run some errands and get some more nutrition for the weekend. I'm not looking forward to it. Whew, whew. All right, just finished my ride. Here's the stats from it. Not too bad. 183 average watts. So I'm pretty happy with that. I was supposed to be around 175, but I took it off erg mode, and I was like, you know what? I rode 200 yesterday. I'm just gonna push it. I pushed it. My legs are tired. Thankfully, tomorrow is more of a zone 2, zone 3 ride. But yeah, that's it. But I'm done for the day. I'm going to shower, eat dinner, go out, get some things for tomorrow, and then I'm going to relax for the rest of the night. Might even get some extra sleep. Who knows? But tomorrow's a long, long day. Yeah, here we go. See you tomorrow. Alright, good morning. It is 7:30 on Saturday. Today is our long ride, 5.5 hours on the bike. Workout's not 5.5 hours straight. It's, I want to say it's broken up. There's a little bit of a warm-up. Then there's like an hour 40, just active, zone 1, zone 2. Then there's 90 minutes of like zone 3 intervals or race pace intervals. 90 minutes of zone 1, zone 2, just kind of spinning the legs. And then another 30 minutes or however many, I think, minutes of race pace intervals, and then a recovery and a cool down or something like that. I don't remember. I'm tired, but we're gonna make some breakfast like we would before a race. So we got bagels, 2 bagels with turkey, cream cheese, ready to go. And then I have to prepare my bike food. So I got a pot of rice here. So I gotta put that into 6 different baggies, and then I gotta make my hydration, which is gonna be 6 bottles of base hydro with element and extra salt. Good times. Oh, and I also have a box of honey stingers that I went out and bought last night because Fleet Feet was closed. I couldn't get the gels, so we're probably going with honey stingers. Shit. So we're probably going with honey stingers on the bike, and then we'll do gels on the run. This way I'm not getting nothing but gels for 8 hours or 10 hours during the actual race. So let me go ahead and prep everything, start eating, because I wanted to get this ride started by 8:30. Not sure that's going to be a possibility. It might be a little bit later than that, but I gotta start. Oh shit! Yeah, I just rolled that a bit. Sorry, but I gotta start doing everything now in hopes to get started by 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock at the latest. So I'll see you on the bike when I check in. All right, so right about 9 o'clock, I'm almost ready to go ride. Getting my hydration mix set up. 6 bottles. This is what I'm gonna basically have on course. One of them is gonna be water. 5 of them are going to be actual base hydro. But the tip to mixing base hydro, pre-warm your water. All right, so base hydro is not exactly the best mixing agent when it comes to cold water. So what I was doing before is I would put it in cold water, and I had to get a shaker ball and break it up and hope it would all dissolve into the water. I saw somebody start hot water, just a little bit of hot water in the bottle, mix their hydration, then fill the rest of it up with cold water. And I have not had a problem since. So that is my going strategy when it comes to mixing my bottles. So let me mix these, I'll go get changed, and then I can start this ride, which will feature Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame, because I have that much time on the bike. I can watch both of those movies back to back, and I've built up to this over the last 20 weeks or so. So time to get to work. All right, so about an hour and a half into this ride, and one of the questions that I often get when I talk about Ironman racing is, how do you go to the bathroom when you're on the bike? And the answer to that is really kind of simple, depending on what your goal is. If you're racing just to finish the race, have a good time doing it, at the aid stations, they usually have porta potties. Feel free to stop there. Get off your bike, get in line for porta potty, do your thing, get back. You probably waste 2-3 minutes at best, and go for it, right? If you're just trying to finish, don't have real expectations on time, and you're good as far as, the cutoffs, do what you do. If you're trying to be competitive, whether it be racing for a podium slot, trying to beat your previous best time, or you're just stubborn and don't want to stop, you pee while riding. You wait till you have enough space between you and the guy behind you, and you do one of these where you get started and then you keep going, and then part of why you have the bottle of water is to rinse yourself off. I did this in Chattanooga twice. I stopped at special needs, but I was doing other things at special needs. But the other 2 times on the bike, just peed while riding. Luckily for me, it was in the rain, so it really hid what I was trying to do. Not that it would matter. When you're riding at home, and you're on the bike trainer like I am now, you also have 2 options. You could stop, or if you're skilled and you have the kit to allow it, you could have a bottle or a bucket next to you, and you could pee right here. Unfortunately, as in years past, I don't have that, so I'm gonna do the other option. I'm gonna get my fat ass, I'm gonna pause my workout, get my fat ass off the bike, and go in the house to go to the bathroom. Once I'm done, I'm gonna start eating my rice, and I'll carry on because we still have about 4 hours to go. All right, we're about 23 seconds away from the first 60 minutes of race pace intervals. So this is a 6x5 minute at 180 watts with a 5-minute recovery at 150 watts. So we're gonna do that 6 times. I'm gonna keep it in erg mode the whole time. We're about an hour 51 into the ride right now. So here we go. All right, so now we're first of 6 5-minute 180 watt intervals. That's where we are. That's the Battle of Wakanda with Thanos' army. Just saying. My sparkle wife over here. Anyway, I'll check in again later. All right, we're done. 5 hours, 32 minutes. If you look on, because it breaks, whatever, it was like 5 hours and 48 minutes total if you look at Garmin, which is right here. But essentially it was 5.5 hours of riding. I am sore underneath. Some people like the bi-saddle. These are adjustable, they move in and out, these move in and out, right? But I have yet to find a solidly comfortable position with that seat. So after this season's over, I am getting rid of that seat and I'm gonna upgrade for next triathlon season, which is gonna be a while from now. Spoiler. But next triathlon season, I'm gonna get a different seat, something that's a little more comfortable, because that sucks. But yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna go sit in the shower and just sit. And then I'm gonna eat something that's not rice or waffle. And probably pass out on the couch. So I will see you tomorrow for the long run and swim. Peak week is almost over. At least the distance, the time portion of it. Next week's power, which isn't really all that bad, but this video is going to stop after tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow for the run. Good morning. It is Sunday, the final day of peak week, at least for, yeah, the final day of this peak week. We're getting a little breakfast in. Bagel, turkey, cream cheese. It is 10:54 right now. So this morning I had to get up at 6:30 to take my wife to the airport. When I got back from that, I went right back to bed. I slept till about 9:30, quarter to 10. So now that the rest of the house is taken care of, I'm gonna take care of myself, finish my breakfast, drink some water. I have to wait until noon for Fleet Feet to open up. So I'm just gonna run to the pool and get this swim in, hit Fleet Feet on my way home, and then come back and get ready for the run. Not ideal, but actually kind of is, because, well, typically I'd be running later in the day anyway, so let me get used to later in the day weather conditions going forward. It is what it is, so I'm just going to run later in the day, come home and spend the rest of the time tonight with the kids. Tomorrow is the eclipse, so if you're watching this video, you've already seen it. But yeah, so I got a few days with my wife out of town. So it's just me and the girls. So it should be an okay week, nice and chill. But if it's not, oh well. Anyway, let me finish breakfast so I can go knock out these last 2 workouts of the week. I'm tired. All right, we're here. I'm gonna go to the pool. I'm not gonna bring the GoPro. Just want to get this pool workout done. I really don't want to be here, but I'll talk about it when I get back in the car, because I'm going to hit up some sauna time in about 20 minutes. If I can get 20 minutes in the sauna, that'd be pretty nice, but that's the plan. I'll see y'all when I get done. I'm in the pool. I got my earplugs in this time. This pool, I can taste the chlorine, and all I did was go underwater once. This is gross. I may not last the whole thing just because of how gross it is, but we're here. We're going to get it done. We're going to try to get it done. Oh yeah, and I got a fresh cut last night. Connie made me get a haircut. So, well, she gave me a haircut. So, Fun times. Let me swim. I'll see y'all in the car. Okay, I tried. Chlorine was just too much chlorine. I got to the second or third set of the actual main set, and I couldn't do it. Plus, the effort was killing me. But yeah, unfortunately, this one did not get done just because the chlorine content in the pool was just overwhelming. Like, I could taste the chlorine on my lips. That's how bad it was. I'm gonna chalk this one up as a loss. And yeah, we're gonna go sit in the sauna for a little bit, and then we're gonna go home, relax, refuel, and get ready to go run. Oh well, I'm not even crying that this pool section was interrupted. Sorry, Helen, I'm just really not. I'm so over swimming at this point. I'm glad there's only 2.5 weeks left. All right, so we're about ready to go run. I'm not really looking forward to this run. I'm tired. I don't want to run. This is a 2 hour, 30-minute time-based run, 20-minute warm-up, zone 1, so we're starting slow. And this is essentially what I'm going to try to do at Ironman Texas. Maybe not to these durations or these paces, but this is essentially the goal, is to slowly progress in speed. 20 minutes at 11:45 per mile, then 10 minutes for the next 12 iterations. So 11:36, 11:27, 11:19, 11:10, 11:02, 10:54, 10:46, 10:39, 10:31, 10:24, 10:24, and then 10:03. And then we do 3 by 1 minutes at 9:03, which is probably not going to happen. I'll be dead at that point, with a 2-minute recovery in zone 1, and then an 8-minute cool down. Now, am I going to hit all of these paces today? I don't know. I'm going to say probably not. But starting off slow and building my way down to the faster paces is essentially the goal for the race in 3 weeks. So for fuel, I got 3 of these. I'm going to take one every 40 minutes just to give me some kind of carbohydrate. And then hydration, I have a 12-ounce bottle handheld with 1 packet of Element in there. I don't really love using the carbs on the run too, but I mean, if I don't feel good, or if I feel super low on energy, then maybe for race day I'll throw in the carbs. But this is the longest run I got left between now and race day, so the next time I run this long is going to be on the course at Ironman Texas. So this is essentially a great preview of the course, of what's going to happen. All right, with that, I'm going to run. I'm not going to record on the run because, again, memory card is full. I don't feel like emptying it. I will just see you on the run and we'll recap, and then that'll be it for the week. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Okay, we're done. This is the last clip of this video. I got about 2 hours in. I did not finish this run. I was out of gas by about an hour 35 in. Was doing run walk intervals the rest of the way. I think it got tough for me when I had to go like faster, like 11:15. That's when like my legs were like, dude, we got nothing left in us. Just quit. So I won't recite them. I'll let you read them. Here's the intervals I did right there. And I was feeling good for the first hour or so. Hour 10 maybe. And then it just got to the point where I was like, this week was absolutely exhausting. But it's over. I'm going to go shower. I'm going to have dinner with my kids. And I'm going to relax for the rest of the evening. I think tomorrow is a light day. I think it's like 1 workout tomorrow. Tomorrow is a swim. And that's it. So, kind of a recovery day. I'm not going to make it a tough swim, but it's going to be a swim, and that's it. So hopefully the pool is a little bit less chlorinated tomorrow, and the swim actually happens. Tomorrow's also the eclipse, so I get to watch that in the afternoon on top of my half a dozen to a dozen meetings. So, but anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. That was peak week, everybody. It's less than 3 weeks from the recording of this till Texas. God, I can't wait till this shit's over. I'm so mentally and physically drained and exhausted. So, we're almost there. Thanks for tuning in. Give a thumbs up. Comment below what you thought. Do you think you could complete peak week? This peak week? Let me know. I'll see you in the next one.